Hi everyone, it's Amaya here, and welcome back to The Traveller. Today I'm taking you just a few kilometers south of Valencia to one of the most beautiful and peaceful natural landscapes on Spain's Mediterranean coast, Parque Natural de la Albufera. If you think Valencia is only about futuristic architecture and beaches, wait until you see this side of the region. Albufera is a vast freshwater lagoon surrounded by rice fields, pine forests, sand dunes, and traditional fishing villages, and it feels like stepping into another world entirely. The name Albufera actually comes from the Arabic word Albufera, meaning the little sea, a reminder that this area carries deep historical layers dating back to the time of Al-Andalus. The lagoon itself is one of the largest in Spain, separated from the Mediterranean Sea by a narrow strip of dunes and forest known as the Devasar, which acts as a natural barrier and creates a unique ecosystem that has supported wildlife and human communities for centuries. As we walk along the wooden pathways near the lagoon, you can immediately notice how calm everything feels, especially in the late afternoon when the wind softens and the water reflects the sky like a mirror. This is one of the best places in Spain to watch the sunset. The sky turns shades of orange, pink, and purple, and the silhouettes of traditional fishing boats glide slowly across the water. These boats, often flat-bottomed and simple in design, are still used by local fishermen who practice techniques passed down through generations. Fishing here isn't just an economic activity, it's part of the cultural identity of the region. Historically, the lagoon was much larger, and over time, parts of it were transformed into rice paddies. Today, those rice fields stretch as far as the eye can see, and they are essential to one of Spain's most famous dishes, paella. In fact, many people believe that authentic paella was born right here in the Albufera region. Traditional Valencian paella includes rice grown in these very fields, along with ingredients like rabbit, chicken, green beans, and sometimes snails. So when you sit down in one of the local restaurants in the nearby village of El Palmar, you're not just having a meal, you're tasting the landscape itself. Speaking of El Palmar, this small village located on an island within the lagoon is the heart of local life here. Its narrow streets, family-run eateries, and small docks give you a sense of how closely connected the community is to the water. Many restaurants offer boat tours, and I highly recommend taking one. As you glide through the calm waters with a local guide, you'll learn about the different species of birds that inhabit the park. Albufera is a paradise for bird watchers. Throughout the year, you can spot herons, egrets, cormorants, and during migration seasons, even rarer species stop here to rest. The park is recognized as a wetland of international importance under the Ramsar Convention, which highlights its ecological value. The mix of freshwater from surrounding rivers and irrigation channels, combined with the nearby sea, creates a delicate balance that supports an incredible variety of plant and animal life. Walking through the Devasar forest area, you'll notice the scent of pine trees and the sandy soil under your feet. This coastal forest protects the lagoon from strong sea winds and prevents erosion of the dunes. There are several marked trails for hiking and cycling, making it a perfect escape if you love outdoor activities but don't want something too extreme. It's peaceful, accessible, and ideal for families, couples, or solo travelers looking to reconnect with nature. If you visit during different times of the year, you'll see how dramatically the landscape changes. In spring, the rice fields are flooded, reflecting the sky like giant mirrors. In summer, they turn a vibrant green as the rice grows tall. By autumn, the fields shift to golden tones as harvest time approaches. This cycle defines the rhythm of life here, and it's fascinating to see how agriculture and nature coexist so closely. Historically, Albufera was once a royal hunting ground. Spanish kings recognized its abundance of wildlife and strategic location. Over time, however, urban expansion and pollution threatened the lagoon's health. Thankfully, in 1986, the area was officially declared a natural park, which helped protect and restore its ecosystems. Conservation efforts continue today, balancing tourism, agriculture, and environmental preservation. It's a delicate balance, but one that shows how sustainable tourism can work when local communities and authorities collaborate. And for anyone curious about Spanish culture beyond the usual tourist routes, Albufera provides insight into traditional Valencian life that has survived modern changes. What I love most about Parque Natural de la Albufera is that it doesn't try to impress you with dramatic mountains or towering cliffs. Instead, its beauty is subtle, atmospheric, and deeply rooted in history and daily life. It invites you to slow down, breathe, observe, and appreciate simple moments, whether that's watching a fisherman cast his net, hearing the rustle of reeds in the wind, or tasting freshly cooked paella by the water. It reminds us that travel isn't always about ticking off famous landmarks. Sometimes it's about experiencing the quiet stories of a place. So if you're visiting Valencia, don't miss the chance to come here. Spend a few hours wandering the trails, take a boat ride, talk to locals, enjoy a traditional meal, and stay for the sunset. Parque Natural de la Albufera offers a side of Spain that feels authentic, peaceful, and beautifully connected to nature. I hope you enjoyed exploring this incredible landscape with me today. If you did, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to The Traveler for more journeys around the world with me, Amaya. I'll see you in the next adventure.